How's it going, YouTube? Yeah, Pat Mac here, bringing you another Wi-Fi battle here. We're playing up against DJS, coach of the Tentacruel Pirates, in week 2 of the Masters of Scarlet and Violet. Oh my gosh, doubling over my words here. And yeah, his team's pretty scary. You can see the matchup up on the screen. He's got a lot of really strong threats, so yeah, it's gonna be tough. This one is the doubles tiebreaker. No, sorry, not the doubles tiebreaker. This is the singles tiebreaker this week, and yeah, I think he's got a ton of strong options. His team is a little weak to Fairy, so like a zoom roll just from an offensive standpoint looks kind of nice, but I felt I needed it more defensive here, and just to kind of use it to get chip on some things and feel more comfortable about switching it in is kind of the main idea. The real game plan is to get either Sandaconda set up to where it's a point where it's like unkillable, or to get Roaring Moon to Dragon Dance, and then Terra Flying Acrobatics after losing our booster energy item is insane. Like, I think my notes on this say it says DD goes wild. It's it's nuts. This Pokemon does so much damage. So yeah, and you can see up on the screen, I will have already put the 6 that I'm bringing, and you can see the sets as well. Yeah, so it should be a pretty good game. The main game plan for the doubles match that we're starting out with here is to set up Trick Room. Main idea. He has some like good Trick Room mons, but is what it is. Like I think it's probably my better way of playing this match. And hold up, wait. There's no Gyarados. Okay, that's actually really nice, because I thought that Gyarados looked like a bit of a problem. There is Spirit Tomb, which I think is also a bit of a problem, but Gyarados was a problem in terms of like Intimidate being really strong, and I thought it could be a really strong like Terra Grass option potentially, just because that would be fairly good against a Azumarill, which, like I said, looks really good against our team. But I think this is fine. I think we start with this one, and I'm trying to decide what the other one is. I kind of think it could be just Lemur, right? And then I bring like Easter and Monty as the other two mons. I also could have this as like a late game option. That makes some sense to me too. I think, yeah, let's lead Easter here. Let's bring this as a late game. Oh, wait. Uh-oh. Okay, sorry, not talking, thinking, doing stuff. All right, here we go. Anyway, so I didn't bring Tarut because I kind of want to conceal that set. I think it's going to be a lot better in the singles match. And then I didn't bring Monty here. I felt like I had to set up a little bit too much to make that work, but I definitely considered it. And it might have been the better play over Grafaià, but I kind of like Grafaià being at the lead here to knock off, get some info on items, and potentially parting shot if I wanted to do that as well. That was the main idea here. Yeah, I think in this instance, I'm just going to go for Trick Room. Let's get that set up to help our Azumarill out here. And then I just want to knock off the item here, I think is how I want to play this. Yeah, I think that makes most sense. If they go for like double attacks, okay, that's perfect. I'm pretty sure I take a hit from Dragapult kind of no matter what on Gallade. Just kidding, we don't take that hit for some reason. I thought for sure I was set up to be able to take that shot. So I'm a little surprised. Let's see what item this is. It was Specs. I thought I set myself up to be able to take Specs, but I guess not. And I guess since we're in this situation, I can go Goldengo. I don't really want to though. Okay, let's go here. They have yeah, I think I just play rough. Do I want to play rough or do I want to use Ice Spinner? What is more likely to be better on a switch in? I think play rough will be better. Let's do that, and then let's encore the keys. Okay, so I thought man, did I really not set up Gallade to be able to take that hit? I guess not. Oh, I could take Life Orb. I could take Life Orb, but I couldn't take Specs. Dang. Okay. there's Thunderbolt. Okay, I would have much rather, honestly, if that had been... oh, we get crit too. Yikes. Not a great start, for sure. Yeah, so let's see if I'm able to deal with this mon a little bit better. Okay, cool. So we're able to take care of the Bolt. But honestly, it did everything it needed to, right? It like completely broke through my team in a way that I really didn't want it to. It did a ton of damage. And I got info on the item, but I really would have much rather have known what... Okay, I think this is where I just go Goldengo. Yeah, I think I go Goldengo here. And then I think my play is also to Parting Shot this Palmot. Yeah, I think I want to Parting Shot this Palmot. And I think that could be the play. Yeah, I think that's how I want to do this. Yeah, Keys had to switch because we'd encored it. And Black Tusk is last one. Okay, cool. Don't really feel too great about our situation here, but God, if we'd been able to get some Trick Room set up, I'd been in such a good spot. So this will be nice to be able to reduce some of this damage output, because I feel like a double shock is going into the Azumarill slot that was right there. And then I think, so we just go back into the Azumarill. I don't think the play is to attack for fire. I mean, it could be, right? They don't actually know what my item is. Yeah, double shock, right? Yeah, okay, so we're able to take that hit, which is great. So I think my play is, yeah, I think it's gonna be just Terra type. Oh, I'm Terra Ghost. Did I want to be Terra Ghost? I think I'm gonna have to be Terra Ghost. And then I think it's to Shadow Ball. Do I think that they have... Which one? Okay, who's more of a threat, I guess. I think we're gonna look to KO the Palmot. And I think I'm gonna Aqua Jet this as well. Just because I want to make sure I pick up this KO. Yeah, I think this is probably how we're gonna have to run this. Dang, okay. Strong team. So we've seen choice specs from Dragapult, which is definitely going to be a problem. And he tears as well. What do you tear into? You tear your Great Tusk. What grade are you? You're electric. Ooh. Okay. Alright, let's see what you got. So we Aqua Jet. This is mostly to make sure that if it is Focus Sash, then I can pick up that KO. They'll know obviously right now that we're Scarf. I'm totally fine with that. It's just gonna have to be how it is. But we pick up a KO that we really need to make sure that we grabbed. And then they Terra Blast Electric. Okay, that means that they're definitely going for a Azumarill, right? Yeah, okay, so Azumarill goes down. I think that's fine. So I'm locked into Shadow Ball here. We're gonna go into Lemur now. And how do I want to play this? Do I want to try to lock them into Terra Blast? Does that make any sense? The threat is obviously the Great Tusk, right? Like, I need to make sure that that mon goes down. It's a question of how do I want to do this now? Do I Super Fang it? Do I knock off? Do I Parting Shot? That's the part I'm not quite sure about. I think Parting Shot feels like the right choice to start with. Yeah, I feel like Parting Shot's the where I start. They could knock off my Goldengo though, right? That would be super bad for me. That could be really, really bad, actually. I'm not quite sure exactly how they're gonna play this turn. Okay, this is a 2-hit KO though. This is perfect. Headlong Rush, we probably die. Okay, and then if they have Protect, there's a good chance we lose. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see what they have. They have Foul Play. Oh, ooh, actually, I might live another one of those. But I probably don't live 3, and I probably don't 2-hit KO this. Oh, wait, I should have checked to see if screen turns kept going. I feel like we're around turn 5. So my hope is that I live right here, and then I end up in a situation where I can check to see if screens are up still. Because I think screens are close to ending, but I want to get that info to know what item the clef key is. But I think we pick up this KO, and I think we live another one, but I just don't think we pick up... I don't think we pick up the Oko on keys. Like, I just don't think that part's happening. So I don't think we're going to win the match, but it's going to be close. Yeah, okay. And check status. Yeah, they're definitely light play. Okay, so good information to have. We have to Shadow Ball again, but I don't think this KO's here. I mean, it depends on what kind of set it is, right? It really depends. Yeah. Okay, so I didn't think that we were going to have enough to pick up that KO. So they're going to win this 1-0. Dang, what a freaking close game. I really felt like I misplayed that turn, or the first turn, because I thought I was going to be able to live the Draco, or not the Draco, the Shadow Ball, which I assumed was going to be coming into that slot, but it was a question of, well, it was really really the question was what item it was, and I really just needed to make sure I checked my notes, or just make sure I could live a Specs Shadow Ball, because I could live Modest Life Orb Shadow Ball, but I guess I couldn't live the other one, which is a huge mistake on my part. Gotta be real. Definitely messed that up. So thinking about how I want to be able to take advantage of his choice specs for Dragapult, and I think probably the way is just to make sure that I have switch-ins to him, right? So I just want to make sure that I have that with the Azumarill. Which Azumarill could be a lead. The only problem with that is if they lead with what's the name of that Pokemon? Palmot. But I am planning on bringing Monty, so I think that'll probably be okay. And then I think my play after that is probably Stacks, I think. Like, Make It Rain from Stacks looks like it could be really solid. And I don't see a setup option from them that I'm particularly scared of. So I think that's the other option I want to go with, and I think Taruk is the last one. The Grafai could be really nice, but I don't think it's super necessary to have. Yeah, I don't think it's particularly necessary. The normal type for like a Shadow Ball spam would be quite nice, but I already have a Dark type, so I think I can deal with that just fine. So I think this is the 4 that I want to lock in. Yeah. I was also thinking like Parting Shot would be kind of nice too, but I just don't think that I can fit it in. I feel like I need the other 4 more than I need Grafai, even though it is like a super bulky switch in for me. Anyway, should be a crazy game. Let's see exactly what they decide to bring here. What did I end up leading? I think I led Easter, right? That was mostly for anything except Palmod. I think is good. It's good against. Gotta remember what my own plans are sometimes, you know? Sometimes I just forget. Dragon Force. Alright, perfect. That's the mon that I wanted this in front of, so I'm cool with this. We know that a... Yeah, okay, actually, that was a crit. I was trying to remember, like, I felt like it did so much damage last time, but the crit Thunderbolt did a ton of damage, and if he Thunderbolts here, I can just go into Sandaconda. Yeah, honestly. Yeah, U-turn makes a lot of sense. That would be... Yeah. So what is he going to go into, though? Because nothing on his team really wants to take this hit. What is this? Oh, okay. The keys. You know, keys are a great opportunity for me to just set up with Monty, right? Or do I just want to get damage on this? I kind of just want to get damage on this. Let's just Liquidation. Let's just go and hit it. Yeah, I think that's fine, honestly. We had Reflect up last time, but I did quite a bit of damage, and the, like, I don't really see a lot of in terms of setup from him. So I'm not too scared, I don't think. It looks like they're not switching out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're faster than I am. This might be like a T-Wave, I could see. Foul play. That's fine. This shouldn't do too much damage. We'll get HP back with leftovers. I think this is where I can coil. And we can delay some of the screen turns a little bit. Wait, why did they foul play right there? That would do like 0 damage. Whatever, it doesn't matter. So what are they going to go into, though? Is it Pult? They do go Pult. Now, this one, I know from my notes, I take Modest Specs Draco, right? Like, let's not make this same mistake again. Where are my notes on Sandaconda? Takes Modest Specs Pult Draco. The other question, though, is if I'm at +1, how much am I doing to Dragapult? Because I feel fine to stay in and call him on going for a yeah. Okay, so oh god, that steals so much damage. Why is oh that's right, there's reflect up. Okay. So the question is what do I want to go into here? If I go into my immunity, what do you do? You go Palmot, right? So I think I'm gonna go here. This will also be a resist. They actually just straight up stated Inspect again. Alright, I guess they're just not scared about the Palmot. Or not Palmot, the Azumarill coming in. Now what goes... Yeah, I think I can just go Make It Rain, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna use Make It Rain. Because, like, I'll deal a ton of damage to this anyway. I'm so surprised they stayed in and Draco'd again. Honestly, I just shouldn't have. I really just shouldn't have. Oh, this probably just drops. Yeah, this is just gonna drop. Okay, have we seen all the Mons yet? No, we've seen 3 of them. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. I'm totally fine to just go for another Make It Rain, though. Cool. So we pick up the Garganacl KO, which, yeah, it didn't really matter a whole lot just because like, that one isn't super scary for me. My Sandaconda being as low is a little rough. I would have much rather that have been. And Black Tusk is the last one. Okay. Good to know. So, no Spiritomb on this one either. Now I saw that they were Terra Electric. Do I want to call them going for... you know what? I think it's probably just better if I just, like, sack something here. Yeah, it really just makes way more sense if I just sack something. They haven't used their Terra yet, right? Yeah. Can't use their Terra. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so I think my play here is gonna have to be... Is it a Azumarill? Reflect is gone. Okay, that might be... Do I want to try to go for this now? I know what their Terra type is. There's no way I live it, right? Wait, can't I just Psychic? Hold up, could I just Psychic with this? That might be an option for me. I could, like, Terra Ghost and, actually I could Terra Ghost and just Ghost, right? And just Shadow Ball? That should deal a ton of damage to this. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Because nothing switches in on it. Everything that wants to switch in would just die, right? This is also at -1, so yeah, I feel like this is the play. We're gonna be Terra Ghost, so we're going to deal a ton of damage to basically everything. I wonder how much damage I do to Great Tusk, just in general. I think I needed a little bit of chip on Great Tusk, actually. Now I'm thinking about this a little bit more. Yeah, I think my notes say that I need a little bit more to be able to KO. Ooh, okay. So what do they go for then? I don't think there's a reason for me. Yeah, that's light screen then. Okay. Ooh, that's rough. It might be worthwhile for me to sack this Pokemon to get damage on Great Tusk. And then I could go into Taruk. And yeah, I feel like that might be the way to go. Now they're gonna have light screen, so they're gonna take like very little damage. But I won't be able to, like, they won't be able to set up at all, which I feel like is important. Okay, cool. So they commit their Terra here. That's actually, I think that's good for me. So they're Terra Electric. They're gonna have Terra Blast for sure. So that way my that way my Azumarill doesn't do as much to this. I wonder if it would have been worthwhile for me to have just swapped it all. No. There's no way that was a good idea. We'll get a little bit of chip damage here. And they Terra Blast, actually. Does that KO? I feel like it should KO me. It doesn't. Wow. Okay, cool. I just get another shot then. I'm kind of fine with letting this go down because I think my play is now to go into Roaring Moon. Maybe. Is it go Azumarill and try to like Aqua Jet this? No, that deals like 0 damage. Yeah, I think I have to go Roaring Moon. Oh, I've committed my Terra already. Oh. That's right, I committed my Terra. Well, I have EQ, right? How am I supposed to do this? I think I have to do this. I have to EQ. And I have booster energy, so I'm definitely going to deal enough damage. But I can't really... Oh my gosh, I've been so into it, I forgot to take off. There's a couple of the mons that got KO'd here. Alright, so I can't really Dragon Dance though, right? Because I would definitely die to a close combat. Like, for sure. There's no question about that. Yeah, no question at all about that. So I have to go for the KO. I have to go EQ. Well, okay, hold up. But now I think I'm in a situation where they have to lock Draco, right? Yeah, because they're specs. Like, what are you gonna lock into? None of the other moves that you can lock into are gonna KO me. And if you lock Draco, then I just win. I could potentially even Dragon Dance. I could potentially Dragon Dance here. Because if you... do I want to show Dragon Dance, actually? Yeah, I think I just EQ. They do lock Draco. Okay, so then this is an easy win, right? Because I don't have any mons left. So they can't swap out again. So I just go Azumarill and, like, I could KO this with anything. Right? Am I thinking of this right? They had Garganacl, Klefki. Yeah, this is just a win. I'm just gonna go play rough. Yep. Cool. All right, cool. So we win we win game 2. I don't think I necessarily need to change anything in terms of mons that I'm bringing. I do need to kind of consider that, like, my end game with Roaring Moon kind of needs Terra, right? Because part of the idea for that match was I could Terra flying, and then I could get the acrobatics boost after I Dragon Dance. And if I did that, if I had that as an option, then I think I locked this up, like, no matter what. But in that scenario, we were a little bit, like, had to be a little concerned about what they locked into for Dragapult. But I think I had it covered with Azumarill anyway. So I think that might actually be fine. Now I'm thinking about this a little bit more. So yeah, the scenario that I had right there was fine. Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. All right, so the mons that I want to bring are the same that I had for that last game. I don't think I necessarily need to swap things around. I think what I had in terms of game plan worked. It's a matter of what I want to lead this time. I think I actually want to lead Monty this time. And that's kind of because if they do lead Dragapult, then I don't mind actually just going for an EQ in front of any of these Pokemon as part of the other thing too. And if it's Great Tusk, then I'm going to take a lot of damage from it probably. Honestly, I'm probably going to take a ton of damage from it. But I think that's fine because I want damage on it to help support Roaring Moon a little bit, because that Pokemon is just so bulky that, yeah, that Pokemon's hella bulky. So I think that's probably the way to go. I could actually maybe set up on Great Tusk. Probably not. Probably not. That Pokemon hits way too hard. Let's be real. Let's be real. That Pokemon hits hecka hard. Alright, so let's see what they decide to bring. Decide to lead at least. But I think, yeah, my 4, I don't think they change. I think they need to be the same. If they lead Pult, I'm probably going to swap. Now this Mon, yeah, I don't mind if this EQing this. Perfect. That's perfect, actually. Ah, you want to Iron Defense. I'm kind of fine with this, actually. I think I'm just gonna Coil. Yeah, I probably have to Coil, right? Otherwise, I just don't have any way of breaking through this. So we'll Coil here. Against Garganacl, yeah, that might be a little tough. We'll see what they decide to do. But the Iron Defense just straight up, and then they recover. So I think my play probably has to be to Coil again, just because of how much damage we saw that I was able to deal there. So Coil again, and then I probably need to Coil potentially a third time. It just depends on what they decide to do. Iron Defense again. The other part of this is I know how much damage I'm able to deal with what's the name of that Pokemon? The steel one. Called Goldengo. So if I can get this a little more chipped down, then I'm in a much better spot to be able to take it on. And I think I'm at 3 now, so I'll be able to get to 4 on this next turn. God, this actually is kind of bad, right? I probably shouldn't have let this get as high as it is, because now it's just going to Salt Cure and then recover from there. That's kind of what I'm expecting. But I have to go into Goldengo on the next turn, and I need to make sure that this is low enough. Oh, perfect. Okay, if that's what you have to hit me with, then I'm in a hella good spot. Do you have Salt Cure? Because if you don't have Salt Cure, then I'm in a hella good spot then, right? I'm at +4. Let's Coil again. So I'll be at +5. And yeah, I think this is okay. Because this Body Press really isn't doing a whole lot to me. And I have Rest too, which is the other side of this. Yeah, let's get all the way up to +6. How much damage is this dealing actually? So I'm at 116. I go down to 81. Okay, this is like basically max Spadef. Alright, let's go on EQ. So we know, just based on how much damage we did from the first time, that we deal about half to this. Yeah, just around half. So I could honestly just EQ again here. I think that probably makes the most amount of sense. And honestly, if they just bring something else in, like, it's got to be a special attacker. Like, I could choose to save this, which it would have to be Pult, right? Oh my gosh, it's so low. So you go for body press as well. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna pick up the KO here. And then what's the play from there? I'm gonna have a Mon that is completely maxed out against something that's not at all. So let's go and EQ. Let's pick up the KO on Garganackle, because that was the only thing that was really stopping me from Shadow Ball spam. And once we were able to pick that up in the last game, like, that just became a clear opportunity for me. So we'll pick up the KO there, but like I imagine Pult comes in. The question is, what do I want to go into? Or do I just stay in? Like, am I okay trading Garganackle plus knowing what this locks into? It's an interesting question. A very interesting question, actually. How do I do with the Zoom roll against this? I'm pretty sure I do really well with the Zoom roll against that one. You know, I think I am just going to swap here. I'm going to lose all my buffs, but I would lose the Mon the other way around, right? Or do I keep this? It's a tricky question. It's a really tricky question, because, like, I think this Mon still has some utility, but I don't know if it's worth taking, like, a Shadow Ball on a Zoom roll. I'm going to try to rest. Yeah, it's a Shadow Ball. That makes the most amount of sense. So I could go into Taruk, but I don't really want to go into that Mon that early. I think I would much rather just go into... You know what? Do I KO with Goldengo against this? Against Dragapult? I don't know for sure. No, I don't. I definitely don't. Okay, then let's just go with Zoom Roll. And I think I probably play rough from there. Yeah, because I didn't think that they needed to Draco. I think that it was probably a misplay if I tried to do that. So I think my play here, I kind of just want to get for sure damage on something. Wait, what are they going to go? They're going to go do a Zoom Roll, right? Or not a Zoom Roll, they're going to go into Klefki. I think I'm going to switch up attacks if they do switch. But I'm pretty sure they have to go Klefki, and then I kind of need damage on that. Now, I think on this play, I'm fine to just stay in and just attack this a little bit. Because it looks like the way they have to hit me is foul play, which is really good for me. God, I really want to know if they have... I don't know if they have Thunder Wave. I'm going to go and hit it again. Because if they have Thunder Wave, yeah, it's foul play. Foul play is what they're going for against me. Like, this does 0 damage though, right? Like, do I want to? No, I mean, I don't want to go into Goldengo, right? Dazzling Gleam is the other move you have. Okay, so like both screens and Dazzling Gleam. Okay, now at least I know what attack they have. I'm gonna go into Aqua Jet. Let's make sure we pick up this scale. Oh, they're faster. That's right. I guess I should just attack regularly then. Okay, so what are they gonna go into here? I guess they could go into... If they go into Great Tusk... Yeah, they're gonna go Great Tusk. I don't think I'm gonna live a hit from this. So my most damaging move is going to be Play Rough, right? That deals the most amount of damage. And actually has a chance to lower their attack. So it might be worthwhile for me to go for this. They may try to like set up some Rapid Spin. I think that would actually be a pretty good pick on their part if they decide to do that. But they definitely have to Terror this Mon. Okay, that makes... Well, actually we know the last Mons, right? So we know there's no Spear Tomb and there's no Palmot. Yeah, and they're just gonna go Terror Blast. I'm pretty sure I don't take this, no way, right? Yeah. It's a little tough here. So they still have screens for several turns. And they haven't dropped any of their stats. Oh man, I think I might just lose this. think I might just lose this. This looks super tough. I'm pretty sure I have to go into this. Well, do I? Hold up. Maybe I can delay by like clicking a move. Like I could go psychic maybe, right? No, because they're not fighting type anymore, right? They're electric type. I want to check screen turns. There's 3 turns of reflect. Could I trick them? Wait, could I trick them? If they ground move after I trick them, that could be my way to win. Okay, I think that's how I play. I think that has to be my play. And they were Assault Vest, okay. They Terra Blast. Ooh, that is not what I wanted to see. Well, wait. No. Is that fine? Is that fine? Wait, we didn't take as much. Okay. Then Shadow Ball is going to be my most damaging attack against them. We stall another turn of screens, right? 2 more turns left. I need this to go down. I need this to go down so that I can Dragon Dance. Yeah, so that I can Dragon Dance. With like screens ending the turn it goes down. Okay, this might be how we do it. This might be how we do it. Oh my god, this is gonna be it's gonna be a buzzer beater, like for sure. For sure. Oh man, if we manage to win this game, if we can win, like I don't even know. I'm gonna be real, I have no idea if we can. No clue. Absolutely no clue. But I'm pretty sure my play has to be... Yeah, I think my play has to be Dragon Dance, and then I think I can win. Oh my god, this is gonna be freaking nuts. It's gotta be Dragon Dance right now. And then we KO... We just gotta... We have to KO afterwards. Wait. Hold up. Wait a second. Wait. Wait a second. I'm pretty sure... Right? Oh my god. Yes. We should be faster, right? We should be faster than this. And then Great Tusk, we're gonna be faster than that too. I got a Dragon Dance up, right? Like I'm not just making stuff up, you know what I mean? Like we got this set up, I think. That KOs, right? Okay. And then we just have to KO this Mon. Oh my god, I'm so scared. We got damage on the Great Tusk, right? We got damage on the Great Tusk. I think we got... Yeah. Oh, we totally do. We totally got this. There's no way. There's no way this lives. There's no way this lives. Hell yeah. Okay, so we managed to pick up the 2-1 victory off of Roaring Moon being absolutely nuts. This Pokemon is insane. Oh my god. DD goes wild, right? I mentioned at the beginning, my only notes about this Pokemon was DD goes wild. Freaking Dragon Dance. Roaring Moon is insane. Anyway, good game over to DJS. That was a freaking crazy battle. Yeah, absolutely wild. I don't have any other words. Thanks for sticking around and watching this best of 3. If you'd like to see some more of our content, definitely stick around, like, subscribe, and all that stuff. And I'll catch you on the next one.